Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we are going to do a basic smoky eye. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not, super awesome at makeup, but I'm gonna try to help you do it. Blind leading the blind, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I've already washed my face and put on some moisturizer. I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. You don't have to use that, just whatever works on your face. I also like to start out with some lip scrub, just because by the time you get to the lip portion of your makeup, your lips are looking awesome. Well, feeling awesome, looking awesome. Same thing, right? Okay, that was fabulous. Anyways. Okay, so I don't even remember what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do first? Oh yeah, we are going to prime our eyes. I use the, holy shit, where's the thing? Tarte Shape Tape, shade Fair. I doubt you can read that, but I tried. This is a concealer, but I use a lot of people use this as an eye primer. And an eye primer basically is just going to give you a nice base layer for your eyeshadow to stick to. Now I will also forget how to talk apparently. I also like to put down just any kind of skin toned eyeshadow on top of this, just to kind of dry it, and that way your eyeshadow will glide on nicer, like it will blend better. Because if you try to put just the eyeshadow on your kind of sticky, very crazy looking primer base, then it's not gonna blend very well. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm not good at talking and doing this, so just bear with me if I just kind of like drone on. Also, this is like my first time doing this on camera, so it's kind of weird and I forget that you are there, so bear with me. So I'm just gonna finish patting that down into the skin, making myself look crazy. Perfect. So now that we are looking crazy, let's get some eyeshadow. I'm going to use my JACLYN Hill Morphe palette. I'm also going to close my Tarte Shape Tape before I forget. Anyways, so I'm going to use this. Look how freaking pretty these colors are. Oh my gosh. Obviously in love with it. Love the bright colors. It also comes with this nice little chart that has all the names, so I can tell you what I'm using if you also have this palette and this chart. But anyways, that's besides the point. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna start out with just this, similar to my skin tone eyeshadow. This one is Silk Cream, and I am going to literally put that everywhere. Like, just all over wherever you put that base down. You can see that kind of made it look less crazy just because it's not so white now, but so we're just gonna put that all over this one as well, because you kind of want to do the same thing on both eyes. That's usually the case. Unless you don't want to do that, then that's cool too. Also, I'm just using my e.l.f. brushes. I have so many brushes, but I use these all the time just because they're my favorite. I knocked that over. Anyways, but they just work for everything and they're so inexpensive. Like, just try it out, see what you think, let me know. So that's what all the cool people do, so I'm gonna do it too. So now I'm going to take this color Pooter. That it is called Pooter. This is fabulous. And I'm going to put that right there in that crease. And just kind of blend it out. Like, you don't have to get like crazy amount on there, because you can always, you know, put in more. So you want to tap off the extra, because then you know that you are awesome and you look like you know what you're doing. So yeah. And I know all the other fancy makeup people, you know, do one eye and then do the other off camera, but I am too lazy to do that, and I like to do them all at the same time. So they're looking like they have eyeshadow on them. That's how they're looking. And you just want to blend, like literally you just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You can do little fancy swirly things if that's your thing. But you just want to make it look seamless. There we go. And also, I totally did my eyebrows beforehand. You obviously knew that because these don't look real. Just because I do that first anyways, and just get that out of the way. And if you want an eyebrow tutorial, let me know down below. Oh, that rhymed. Look how good I am at this. You can tell that I am a pro. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shade. Let's go with Hillster. I'm gonna assume that is in reference to a fan of JACLYN Hill. If not, I have no idea. So we're going to just put that in the crease and attempt to blend. That doesn't really seem like it wants to go anywhere. So we're just gonna keep blending. Wow, that looks awful. All right, well, we will just make it work then. So I'll add a little bit above where that line was. So that is kind of one of the issues that some eyeshadows have, is they don't blend well, and so they'll just kind of, you know, you could see that line is still there, but they just kind of stick or come out patchy. So putting down that base really does help that a lot, but just some colors just are a little harder to blend than others. You know, formulas are different. Doesn't mean that the product is bad or anything. It just means it didn't blend. And that's all there is to it. So that side, see, that worked a lot better. On the other side, getting it evened out there. I wonder if that's like making you dizzy watching me go back and forth and back and forth. Sorry if it is. So, yeah, there we go, buddy. Excuse me. Okay, so I use this Sephora, what is it, color switch. You could literally just get it anywhere for cheaper. You could make it yourself. It's literally a little metal pan and like a dishwashing sponge. But when you run your brush on it, it just like takes the color off. So if you're one of those people that doesn't like to clean your brushes all that often, like me, because I'm lazy as fuck when it comes to that. That's why I have like 1,000 brushes. You know, I clean them when I run out of brushes. Probably not the best way to go about that, but getting better, you know, anyways. So let's try, oh, this is scary. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do next. You know what? We're going to go in with this pretty color right next to it. It is Roxanne. And we're just going to put that all over the lid. And it's going to be awesome. Alright, and then you can just take it, go up a little bit into the crease, a little into the corner-ish area. And now we're going to do the other eye. Got a little high up with that one, but that is fine. And I'm just patting that on there. Gonna blend it a little up into the crease. And now I'm gonna go back to the other eye and try to even them out a little bit. Now obviously everybody's eyes are a little bit different. We have different shapes. We have 2 different eyes. So just work with what you got, do your best. That's all you can do, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna be even lazier and just get another brush. And actually, it's not really lazy. I'm just gonna take this clean brush that has no product on it and just run it up there along the crease. Just kind of blend everything out. Make it a little seamless. Make it a little less harsh. And now we're going to take yet another e.l.f. brush. And I'm going to spray it with my e.l.f. Makeup Mist. You know, because back in the day, you know, when you started doing makeup, you know, you'd like blow on your brushes and, you know, lick them and stuff like that to, you know, get a little bit deeper color and stuff. But that is apparently a no-no. We don't do those things anymore. So I'm going to start out with that Hilster shade, and I'm going to run that just right along, I don't know, 2/3 of my under eye. I don't want it to be like too crazy or anything. And then we'll do that on the other side. And now we're gonna go in with that Roxanne on top of that. Just deepen that up. And oh, why is that bothering me so much? There's like just a spot. I guess that's better. Okay. Now, let's go back into that holster, and we're just gonna deepen up that outer bit a little bit. Just on both sides. I'm just gonna kind of go about it like that. Actually, I'll just, there we go. Alright, and now let's go into that Roxanne shade one last time with this little bit of bigger brush. And we're just gonna run that under there and blend it out. You can totally still see that line though from where it didn't want to blend earlier, but that's fine. We can work with that. So now I'm going to take yet another e.l.f. brush because I have 1,000. And we're going to go in with this color in light. And we're going to put that just in the inner corner there. I like to get a little crazy with it, but you totally don't have to do that. I'm gonna just put it up a little bit on that working eyelid, but not too crazy. I love that this is like a thing now, because I remember when I first watched, what was it, Interview with a Vampire. I was so obsessed with that movie, and I always loved vampires and all that cool stuff. And so I would like highlight the inner corners because that's how they did his makeup in that movie. And I was like, oh man, I look like a vampire now. So now I can totally still do that, but just look like I'm, you know, stylish and not a crazy vampire freak. Anyways, random tidbit about me. There we go. So we've got our awesome inner corners highlighted. Now we're just gonna run a little bit of that highlighting shade, the Enlighten, just along the brow bone. Yeah. And we will do that along this side. Yeah. I know, like, we look fancy now, right? Yeah. So I am now going to take, with this palette, first off, and I'm just going to use a white eye pencil. Okay, so I've been using this for I don't know how long. There is no longer a brand name on it. I don't know what it is. That's how old this thing is. I need to get a new one, for one, because that's apparently gross and you shouldn't keep makeup that long. Who knew? They have expiration dates, y'all. But anyways, so I'm gonna have to find me a new white eye pencil, which really makes me sad. But so we're just gonna take this on that inner waterline. And just out a little bit towards the corner. And see how that just kind of like brightened it up a little bit? Made it look like I'm not dying or anything, you know? And voila for that part. So I guess we should do some eyeliner. Okay, so another random tidbit of information about me. I hate eyeliner. Like, I love how it looks and I love using it, but I hate putting it on. Like liquid eyeliner, pencil eyeliner, like I always feel like it looks like shit when I do it. So I always just use eyeshadow. And I like that there's a lot more variety anyways. But it goes on softer and you can build it up, or you can use it as an outline to then put liquid eyeliner on top of. You can do like literally anything with it. So I'm not going to do like a wing or anything today, I don't think. I think we're just going to keep this simple. And I'm going in with this black shade Abyss. And just running that right along my lash line. Just to deepen it a little bit, you know, make my lashes pop. Alright, so now let's put on some mascara so that we don't look crazy. So I am in love with this Clinique lash building primer. It is amazeballs. It is amazing. I love it, and it really, I feel like it really just makes my lashes pop. Like it really, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It just, I like it and it looks good. And I love that it always gives me that nice, like, I've been frozen for 20 years look to my eyelashes. And you just want to get it all over those lashes. You could put it on the bottom lashes if you wanted to. I don't normally do that just because I don't. Yeah. But, and then we're going to go in with this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really am obsessed with this stuff. It is amazing. So I do the bottom lashes first, because, you know, you have to kind of look down to get them. And when you look down, that top mascara transfers to your lid, and that's not what you want to do, because you don't want to fuck up everything you just spent, what is this, 25 minutes doing now? So now we can go to the top and just coat all of those lashes. Trying really hard to not make that like terrible like face that, you know, you kind of have to do. And this is also this, well, and ooh, not focused. I think I got too close. It didn't want to focus on me. Anyways, so this is kind of part of why I like to do my foundation last, is because once you've finished your eye makeup and stuff, you can clean up all the fallout and stuff off of your face, and you haven't just destroyed a full face of makeup. Because maybe it's just my skin, but my skin is really, really picky. And if I start, you know, dusting things off, it's not going anywhere. And then you just have streaks and it looks awful. So here is our finished product. Just this basic kind of smoky eye. You could deepen the outer corners a little more if you'd like to, you know, do less highlight on the inside, but this is just kind of my interpretation on it, and that's what I do. So if you liked this video and you want to see more, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm actually going to do a whole entire another video just on the foundation routine following this, because this is already hella long and I'm not going to put you through all that in one sitting. So if you know, have anything you want to recommend, or like, hey, you suck at this, like, hey, tell me down below. Or if I like helped you, you know, life-changing kind of things, don't forget to tell me that, because that would be awesome. But anyways, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little notification bell so you can see if I actually do post another video. And I really, really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!